Press on air. Awesome. Awesome. Good morning to AV Technologies, week 8, even though it's week 7. This is a test broadcast. We'll go to the first slide, please. Cool, week 8. So I'm already starting to see that this is a struggle, leaning back and looking round. So we're looking at discussing week 8 solutions for the PowerPoint presentation, being able to send that to both the projector screen and to screen and stream live. The content for today is also looking at specialized AV microphones. We actually did that last week, actually a couple of weeks ago, with, that's probably a good idea. That is a good idea. Cool. So looking at specialized AV microphones. So we looked at headset microphones. We looked at DPA microphones. I brought in my Shure 520. Looking at cables and connectors and planning for the end assessment in week 12. And also preparing for week 9. So, but we've done lots and lots of testing already, so we've got a little bit of a... Okay, let's move to the next slide. So, assessment 2 is due in week 9. So the full assessment brief is available on Plato, as you know. So the outline is to develop a functional event scope for assessment 3, the event which is going to be happening in week 12. So write an event plan with appropriate document today. Vision switching projection, which is to be streamed to YouTube. We've actually got a couple of extra tasks in there, so we're using communication devices. We're also using graphics on the ATEM software. And we are not using OBS, we are using the ATEM streaming software Direct, which we've already talked about. So the aim is to create an event that identifies the needs for a specific function. So the end event is actually going to be the award ceremony for the mixed competition. We've talked about that as well. So we're going to actually be looking at creating an AV package for that event. It will be a live stream presentation. You're going to create a functional scope, event plan, and functions that MC auditorium. Next slide, please. Awesome. So preparation for this event. So for this event to happen, this is the documentation that we need to actually start preparing. I know you're all busy at the back recording this streaming class, but the stuff that you're actually going to need to prepare. So a venue assessment. So the features, the layout, the equipment requirements. So what is there already and what do we need to hire it in? We need to get a run sheet together, a stage plot, input list in terms of audio, signal flow diagram. So signal flow, we've got action plan and risk assessment. To be honest, I'd like that to be in risk assessment form. And we need to start sorting out the roles for the team and the jobs. So we've talked about lots of this already. So we are... I don't know whether we're well ahead of the game, but we've certainly got some delay. Awesome. Where's that delay coming from? Awesome. Cool. Next slide, please. Cool. So the practical session is connecting AV-specific microphones. We've actually done that. So wireless handheld mic, we're actually using that at the moment, so you've done well with that. Headset mics we've done, and lapels we've actually done, or lav mics. So analysing cables and connectors, cable lengths suitable for the event. Guys, what's the length of an HDMI cable that we can use? It's about 10 meters. Yeah, we should be going to a, via a converter. Cool. So it says here we're going to be creating signal flow diagrams that demonstrate our AV devices and how they're connected. You're actually ahead of the game and you're actually connecting this. So In this practical session that we've done, we've actually done this lesson in reverse. You've actually connected pretty much everything, and we are now streaming live. Can I have the next slide, please? I think we're actually done. Awesome. That is the quickest slide presentation for AV. And that is the end of this session.